I'm a little late to the party, but we gotta talk about Sideshow's new Joker. What's up, everybody? GemMint here, and yes, I'm late to the party. This has been out for some time already, and I actually seen it in person during San Diego Comic-Con. This was an SDCC 2022 reveal by Sideshow. So when I'm going to cons, I try to stay away from Facebook and from Instagram so I don't get teased or spoiled on these new reveals. Somebody else is gonna see it before me. You can't be first, it's like impossible. So when I saw a flash of this, before I saw it in person, I didn't really think much of it. I'm like, oh, okay, Sideshow's doing another Joker, big deal. It looks like his museum pose. He looks a little contorted, whatever. Didn't think anything of it. Kind of thought it was an easy pass for me, to be honest, which is funny because I don't own a quarter scale Joker. I did recently unbox and review the 1/3 scale Iron Studios Joker, which I don't know if that's gonna be the one for me. But anyway, when I saw this guy in person, I totally got it. And yes, it's another Joker. They have many Joker premium formats. There was one that recently came out where he's on a pogo stick or something like that. The OG classic still holds up, and that's actually their first DC licensed statue, by the way. Little GemMint fun fact. So let's look into their new premium format. Right away, I'll tell you, it does not have an exclusive. There is only one version available for pre-order now. Retail $650, which I think is a good price point for a quarter scale statue. You know, they used to be $300, $350, $400, and then this is where we're at. Expected to ship between June and September of next year. Sculpted by the great Daniel Bel. Richard Long and Martin Canali were on the design. Mike Najera on the paint, as well as Bernardo Esquivel. Sideshow development team on everything else. So let's take a look at the specs. This stands 23.5 inches tall, 14 inches wide, basically 14 inches deep. Looking at the pictures, we'll start with the first one. It's more of an artistic shot. You see most of the statue, not all of the base. He has a creepy portrait and pose. Like I said, contorted. The way his leg is kind of bent over, it's all gangly and lanky, and it's going across the front of him. The way he's lurched backward, and again, that sinister look in his face. The more you look at it, at least for me, the more I like it. So that's the first picture. Here's a close-up from the side. He's got that bloody white glove. I was surprised that Sideshow got the approval from that. You know, in this day and age, you can't show the things that you used to show back in the 80s, but he's got the blood on his glove. He's got the buzzer on his hand, classic Joker prank that will kill you. And then he's got the crowbar behind his back, hidden, like he's gonna shake your hand and then bash you with a crowbar. Love it. Love the sculpted fabric look here. It looks great to the green bow tie. And how do you not talk about the portrait? The portrait is amazing, man. Like the wrinkled up forehead, the elongated mouth with those huge yellow teeth, sadistic look in his eye, hair looks great, paint applications look great on that. And then here's a better shot of that crowbar behind the back, that sinister grin, shake my hand, trust me kind of look. Yo, they killed it. There's so much emotion and expression in this piece. It tells a story. Here's an example of what it would look like at your therapist's office, or maybe your marriage counseling when your wife is filing. Never mind. So anyway, here's a picture next to a fake person, giving you the dimensions, giving you some type of perspective on how big it would be next to this apple, how big it would be next to a person. So from your waist to your shoulder, essentially. And speaking of the base, it's got like this funhouse clown type of base. You know, I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's a Joker base. They go zany with his stuff usually. This is from a distance. You can see kind of the green tube, the acid, which changed him into the Joker, I'm assuming. From the back, you can see kind of a pressure gauge with bent and distorted floorboards. Another angle here. So I'm really just drawn to the Joker here. The base is so secondary to me. I think it does the job. You know, it could have been nothing. I think at this point, it could have been a rocky little ledge, but at least it has Jokerisms and it has that color. Here's a close-up of that grin, man, that face. Those cheekbones look insane, that long nose. Man, I think that the portrait looks really good, and I just caught the crowbar too. Great weathering and realism on the crowbar. Here's a close-up of the bloody hand glove, like I said before. Looking at his costume, you can see a good look of the yellow flower here. The vest with those unique clubs, hearts, diamonds, spades. That's a nice touch. Here's the back. You have that back lapel from his purple blazer flowing in the wind. Love the whole hiding the crowbar behind my back thing. That's so awesome. Oh, look at this. The little Joker on the cuff, like a nod to the Golden Age Joker logo, I think, right? Down to his shoes, he's got those Mary Janes with those crazy checkered socks. Actually, now that I'm looking at the base, It actually looks pretty cool. It looks like it's a death trap. That green acid that I mentioned has these skulls in it, and then boom, you can see a batarang, which looks like it was recently thrown at him. Actually 3 of them. And now we're looking at a close-up of the base. It looks as disfigured and as distorted as him, with all that weathering like an old carnival ride. Here's a close-up of the back under those floorboards. You see the acid dripping. You see the 3 wires, the red, green, and blue. Which one do you cut? Yeah, I like the base. The base is cool. It matches with him. It's got a lot of detail in it. Look at that quilted pattern on that tubing. That's a nice touch. An upward shot of him. Great lighting. Today's video is brought to you by Street Level Hero. Make sure to check out slhla.com for the month of September because they're having a huge buy one, get one half off sale. You can see the beautiful slabs that they have on screen here, plus they have their exclusive variants. Make sure to check them out before the deal is over. I gushed over the piece. I think it's a great piece. I think this is what Sideshow does best. They give you the best bang for your buck. I mean, if you live in the States, the price for a premium format or for a quarter scale piece with the domestic shipping, and you're getting a quality product. Now, to be determined on the edition size, this is probably going to have like 5,000 pieces. I would be surprised if it was less than 3,000. I think it's going to be more between 5 or more. So you're not really getting as an exclusive as a piece as if you go with another company that has a higher price tag. That's the trade-off. But I do think this is great for entry-level collectors who want to get into the quarter scale. I think this is a great piece for them. This could be your definitive quarter scale Joker. Like I said, the OG gives it some competition, and that's affordable as hell too, man. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to like it. When I saw the tease, I didn't think anything of it, but this is one of those pieces that you got to really give it a good look for the detail. I think the storytelling aspect, the emotion, expression, the sinister nature of Joker is embodied in this piece. They really captured his essence. So shout out to Daniel Bel, Martin Canali with design, and of course, Richard Long as well. Let me know what you guys think about the Joker in the comments below. Are you with me on it? Are you feeling this one? Are you tired of Joker? Has it been enough of the same characters over and over? Are you cool with your old quarter scale Joker and don't need this one? Sound off in the comments. Appreciate you watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace.
DJ Links.